Deep beneath the ocean's surface, where light disappears and sound travels far, moves one of the most powerful machines ever built. United States Navy submarines are designed not to be seen, not to be heard, and often not to be detected at all. These submarines can remain underwater for months, travel thousands of miles, and strike targets without ever revealing their position. Silence is their greatest weapon. In modern naval warfare, the submarine that is heard is already too late. In this video, Navy Explained reveals how silent U.S. Navy submarines really are and why they dominate the underwater battlefield. Silence in a submarine is not accidental. It is engineered into every surface, every system, and every movement. Modern U.S. Navy submarines use special sound-absorbing hull coatings that reduce noise and distort sonar signals. Their advanced pump jet propulsion systems replace traditional propellers, minimizing vibration and preventing sound-producing cavitation. Inside the submarine, engines and equipment are mounted on shock-absorbing platforms to prevent even the smallest vibrations from reaching the ocean. Every design choice serves one purpose: to remain hidden in an environment where sound is everything. For U.S. Navy submarines, being silent means being untouchable.
Silence does more than hide a submarine. It gives it the power of surprise. U.S. Navy submarines can launch precision missiles from hundreds of miles away, striking targets with little to no warning. By the time an enemy realizes what has happened, the submarine is already gone, vanishing back into the darkness of the ocean. This ability transforms submarines into one of the most strategic assets in modern warfare. They do not need to chase their enemies. Instead, they wait, unseen, unheard. And in naval combat, the element of surprise often decides the outcome. What truly separates U.S. Navy submarines from most of the world is nuclear power. Unlike diesel submarines that must surface regularly, nuclear submarines can remain underwater for months at a time. They do not rely on oxygen to run their engines, and their range is limited only by food supplies for the crew. This means a U.S. submarine can quietly cross entire oceans without ever being detected. Storms above the surface do not affect them. Enemy patrols often never see them. Some submarines disappear into the sea and are not publicly heard from again for months. Invisible movement, global reach, constant readiness. This is what makes nuclear submarines one of America's most powerful strategic advantages. Not all submarines are built for the same mission. Some U.S. Navy submarines are designed to hunt. These fast attack submarines track enemy vessels, gather intelligence, and protect aircraft carriers and naval fleets. Using advanced sonar and superior stealth, they can detect other submarines without revealing their own position. In underwater warfare, the submarine that detects first controls the battle. These silent hunters operate constantly, often shadowing potential threats without ever being seen. And while their targets search the ocean above, the hunter remains below, listening, waiting. U.S. Navy submarines are not only weapons, they are eyes and ears beneath the ocean. They quietly monitor key sea routes, track potential threats, and gather intelligence without ever revealing their presence. In many situations, submarines arrive in an area long before surface ships and remain there long after others leave. Their role is not always to attack, but to observe, analyze, and prepare. Most of the time, their greatest success is never being noticed at all. Some of the most important missions they perform will never be publicly acknowledged, and that silence is exactly what makes them so effective. In the depths of the ocean, silence is not weakness, it is absolute power. U.S. Navy submarines do not seek attention, they seek advantage. Their strength lies not in what is seen, but in what remains hidden. While the world watches the surface, these submarines operate below, protecting, deterring and controlling the seas in silence. Most people will never know where they are or what missions they are performing, and that is exactly how it is meant to be. This is the silent power of the United States Navy. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to Navy Explained for more clear and powerful naval stories.